Haas may be Formula One's most recent startup squad, as well as one of the smallest outfits in the pit lane. But it's arguably been one of the most adversely affected by the COVID-19 crisis. With the squad, a mold breaker in F1, working from bases in the USA, UK and Italy, the different situations creating a unique challenge, as team principal Guenther Steiner revealed exclusively to the Inside Line.
We had to close down the shutdown early because of Italy, and maybe we have to open late because of the UK. So this is all the things which we don't know, and obviously not knowing what is coming. It's always every day is a new challenge.
And while Steiner sees light at the end of the tunnel, the sport confirming Austria in early July as its return target, Haas needs up to 6 weeks to get its operation up to speed. As one of the first squads to have put the majority of its UK staff on furlough.
We need to go back to a normal day of work, and you know how it is if you are furloughed for mothballed for a few months. It takes longer than if you go in every day to work. So I think we need a little bit of a warm-up time, like an old diesel, to get going again, you know. So, but 4 to 6 weeks should be plenty.
But as the sport plots its return, of equal importance is the financial health of the squads, not just during COVID-19, but beyond, ensuring all teams, including Haas, are in for the long term. The American outfit runs on F1's second smallest budget, $150 million in 2019, 33% of Ferrari's allocation, $5 million less than its closest midfield rivals. Meaning, especially in the current climate, a new budget cap figure for 2021, one tighter than the approved $175 million is welcomed. And on this, Steiner is pragmatic, stating a new figure is close.
Everything coming down from us moves us closer to the big teams. Maybe not as much as we want, but in the moment, we are hundreds of millions away, and all of a sudden we will be tens of millions away. So that's already a good result. So let's see how far we can bring it down and go from there.
Once the squad is back in the garage, there's no doubt Haas will have its fingers crossed on a better season than 2019. Its results compromised by a car with an aero stalling issue around its rear lower flanks, forcing the rear tires to slide and overheat. But the team, which has the smallest headcount in F1, says it's now more critical of its upgrades and how the car behaves on track.
I think we will bounce back, maybe not as strong. We will not keep on going like we finished 18 and keep on going up. We had a big hit in 19, and now we need to go back where we were in 17/18. So that is what we are trying to do, and we put things in place internally that we are more critical about ourselves and don't believe our own propaganda.
And while a return to racing is at least 2 months away, once the green light is shown, what is certain is an intense workload, one that will make isolation seem a very distant memory.
And we will see who is with us and who is against us, you know. Good people, they will just roll their sleeves up for 6 months, even if it is tiring and consuming, but we need to get it done. And you need to see the material people are made out of. But I think everybody is facing a similar challenge in the world in the moment with this pandemic.
It's a tough time for the sport, let alone the world, but Haas is used to uphill battles. And if it can get past a punishing 2019 season, with the sport's help, it can do the same with 2020. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.